As I make these videos, I want to educate the viewers on the different neighborhoods and villages within the town of Greenwich, because they're all so unique, they're all special, but they're not all for everyone. You want to do a little bit of homework before you decide to start shopping for a house, because you might want something that's offered in one part of town that you're not going to get in another. So right now I'm sitting in front of Old Greenwich School, right in the heart of Old Greenwich. Behind me is the Plaza, which is where every morning at 8:30 and every afternoon at 3:15 it is swarmed with young families. It's a really sweet scene in the morning, because there's a bunch of young families, and it's very easy to get to know your neighbors when you live in Old Greenwich. The parcels of land are not large. Many of them are below 1/4 of an acre, and to live on a parcel that's a ½ acre or more is kind of rare. But it builds a sense of community, because we all live so close by, and it helps foster friendships both for the adults and the children. I remember when my son was 5 years old, his best friend lived 2 doors down. I didn't have to drive him anywhere. He just would say, "I'm going to AJ's," and I'd give him a wave, and off he'd go. To be able to walk to your elementary school, and of course there's a couple preschools right nearby too. You can really be on foot for the vast majority of your needs. The train to New York is right down the road, and right in the village there's a post office, a supermarket, coffee shops, frozen yogurt, and a bunch of really sweet boutiques, a couple of bars and restaurants. So there's a lot to offer in OG for both adults and kids. Having raised my children here in Old Greenwich, I can tell you that the convenience is really priceless. Their pediatrician, dentist, orthodontist, and physical therapist were all a ½ mile from our house. So, as soon as they were old enough, I would just send them on their way and ask the clinician to send me the bill. And it really frees up the parents to focus on work or other responsibilities they have. And it's nice to not be a chauffeur all the time. The kids also become independent at a very young age. By the time they're 10 years old, they hop on their bikes and disappear, and you have no idea where your kid is, and they're safe. And it's great. It's like a throwback from the olden days when, in my generation, you just disappeared, your parents rang the bell for dinner, you came home. So you get a little bit of that type of flavor when you live in Old Greenwich. But again, if you enjoy more privacy and more space and big parcels of land, this might not be the right fit for you. Hope that helps.